Hello and welcome to Class Racing Today's Flash News. My name is Bobby Fazio, and today is Monday, September 6th, 2021. We just got back from the U.S. Nationals in Indianapolis, Indiana, and it was my first time going, and I had an amazing time. I can't wait to go back next year. I went there and ran Super Stock, in addition to trying to get interviews and meet people and do all kinds of other fun things that you do when you're out at the U.S. Nationals. So today's Flash News is brought to you by Drag Insights. Go to draginsights.com, sign up. It's free right now. Anybody that wants to sign up, send me your email address, send me a message. You can send me your email in a private message or classracingtoday@gmail.com, and I will forward that to Drag Insights, and they will send you a username and password to get started. They're looking for some feedback, and it's a pretty cool program. We're showing it to a lot of people in Indianapolis, and it sounds like a lot of people like it. So draginsights.com. Class Racing Today t-shirts, stickers. If you need one, let me know. Hit me up at classracingtoday@gmail.com. I'm posting driver interviews. I got a couple of them in Indianapolis, so look for those. Tomorrow I'll try and post one every day this week. And I'll try and post one every day this week. I'll get around to that. I will be racing though Thursday, Friday, at the Maple Grove National event coming up. So we'll get into all that. Right now we're on Indy, so let's go to it. First off, let's talk about our top qualifiers in Stock Eliminator. It was Gary Summers in his U Stock stick shift 1977 Mustang. He was 110.6 under his 1465 index. He went 1354.4. In Superstock, Brian Warner, Superstock J Automatic 88 Camaro. He went 985.9 on 11 flat index. He was 114.1 under. He was flying. We'll hear his name again later. So in the main event, the Eliminator, Stock Eliminator, we had two Division 1 guys going at it. Matt Lisa in the E-Stock Automatic 1968 Camaro. His father, Joe Lisa's Camaro, took out heavy hitter Todd Hoven in the Double A Stock 1965 Dodge Coronet, the Hemi. So Todd just won the Division 1 points race the weekend before heading out to Indy, and he makes it to the final round. So Todd's been driving great, and Matt Lisa gets his first national event win. It happens to be at the Big Go in his first national event final. So congrats, Matt Lisa. And if anybody saw that on NHRA TV, I love how the camera was on Matt Lisa's trunk zooming out, and you could see a nice Class Racing Today sticker on his rear window. So Matt Lisa, I got to hook you up with, a free t-shirt next time I see you. Great job. Let's go through the numbers. Matt Lisa was 036 and ran 1095.9 on his 1097 dial, so he's out by 11th thou. Todd Hoven was 041 and he went 982.6 on his 984. He was out by 14th thou, so by the double breakout, Matt Lisa gets the win by 3 thou. Superstock. So let's see here. Gary Emmons, Superstock H Automatic 69 Camaro, had to face off against Matt Morris in the GTH Automatic 02 Cavalier. Matt Morris gets his first national event victory. Congrats. Matt Morris, 008 in the final, runs 974.8 on a 972. And Gary Emmons, 059 in the final, kind of un-Emmons-like right there, and runs 10.036 on a 10.06, breaking out and giving the win to Matt Morris. And these guys, all these guys, let's just look at their way to the final. Matt Lisa's lights on the way to the final: 24, 35, 20, 9, 18. His worst light of the weekend was a 40 in the semifinal, and then he was 36 in the final. So he was driving well the whole time. Matt Morris's lights: 24, 2, 14, 7, 14. In the semifinal, he had his worst light, a 46, and then 008 in the final. So it wasn't a case of, luck and luck and luck here. Like, you ever go through the results and you see somebody who won, you look at their lights, 68, 92, 25, 47, and you're like, how did that happen? Not with these guys. These guys were just killing it the whole time. So way to go. Matt Morris, and Matt Lisa. Now, in addition to that, we had class eliminations. So I'm gonna rattle off every class winner. I want them all to have their names heard. I want you to send them a text message, congratulate them. It's quite an achievement to win class at Indy. Let's start with what was my favorite class elimination tournament of the event, the Hemi Shootout. Okay, the Hemi Shootout it was to me the best racing you could watch at this event. It was exciting. It was like, I mean, the sound of those cars, the power they make. Now they're all shifting gears too. I love it. Anyhow, Steve Camilla out of New York, he got the win, and I'm told this was his first Hemi Shootout win, which for some reason I didn't know that. I thought he had won one before. So Steve Camilla, he rattles off an 8:36 at 161 miles an hour in the final. I mean, letting it all hang out there. He got the win over Jimmy Daniels, who went 8:42 at 158 miles an hour. So it was really an exciting final round. It should have been run earlier. Pro Mod came out. I mean, I'm not gonna. I don't get the whole fascination with Pro Mod. I'm gonna make a lot of enemies right now. I don't like Pro Mod. I just, when they go out there, I know it's violent, it's exciting to people. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? Are they gonna crash? I just feel like it delays stuff, and it pushed. The Jegs All Stars had to get pushed around. Like something happened with Pro Mod, and like everything got delayed, and then they had to run like the pros and maybe some alcohol. I forget, but Jegs All Stars and then Hemi Shootout was pushed to like the last thing of the night before some wheel standing exhibition came out. And there should have been some more crowd to see this Hemi Shootout final round. But anyways, like I said, I know all those Hemi guys, they go for the throat when they're racing each other, but to me, they're like one big like family that puts on entertainment for us all. We get to stand on the sidelines and watch some of the best racing of the event while those guys go at it, do all their testing, spend all that money, and are die hard about that class. So I hope that class never goes away. I love that shootout. So let's go to our other class winners now in stock and super stock. All right, here we go. Ready? Stock Eliminator. A stick, Caleb McFarland, 01 Firebird. Congrats, my man. He got the win over Bill Feist, Wild Bill. C stick, Ken Vaughn in that sick, fast 1996 Corvette with the 350 in it. Close race in the final. He goes 10:48.8 over Ben Wenzel, 10:52.7. I heard Ben Wenzel might be selling his car for like $1 million or something. If anybody's interested, I'm about 990,000 short. E stick, Tom Gillum in the 70 Camaro gets the win over James Tolston. F stick, Donnie Beeler in the 67 Camaro, 327. K stick, how about this? Stephen Hall in the 1988 Mustang, the Fox Body Mustang, gets the win over Tommy Turner, who also has an 85 Mustang. So he's got a Fox Body Mustang. Stephen Hall goes 11:52.2 at 108, so on the brakes. I've never seen a Fox Body Mustang and stock eliminator go that fast. That is amazing. So congratulations. Tommy Turner goes 11:63.9. I mean, hell, I would be happy to go that fast in my stock eliminator Mustang. So Stephen Hall is really making some power. Congratulations on your class win. Double A stock automatic, Todd Hoven. 65 Coronet, 426. The guy's driving lights out, and he makes a ton of power. A stock automatic, Steve Wan in the 62 Plymouth Fury with the 413. He's Mr. 413. He runs a 999.5 in the final over Travis Hess. Travis Hess did a huge wheelie and came crashing down pretty hard and aborted the run. B stock automatic, this one was exciting, right? Will Emmons takes out Uncle Jerry Emmons. They both have 69 Camaro 396s. Will Emmons, the nephew, 020 and goes 1024. Uncle Jerry, Jammin' Jerry, goes 044 and runs a 1027. So quite an awesome race between family members. More on the Emmons family in a little bit. C stock automatic, Doug Dool, 69 Barracuda with a 440. He goes 1072, but he's on the brakes. Drew Whalen, red lit. They both red lit. Drew Whalen, red lit worst, which was first. First is worst in this situation. case anybody wants to argue about True Start. D-Stock Automatic, Tyler Bohannon in the 70 Camaro. I think he was driving Andrew Hill's car. That car is really fast. E-Stock Automatic, TC Morris in an 04 GTO. Gets the win over Matt Lisa. Mike Cotton in F-Stock Automatic. He gets the win over Terry Taylor. Mike Cotton's got a 73 Duster with a 340. G-Stock Automatic, Corey Hopkins, 69 Dart, 383. Love the darts. He goes 1094 over Dale Messengill in the Dodge Aspen. H-Stock Automatic, Chris Butcher over Jim Marshall. Chris Butcher's 80 on the tree, goes 1098.9. Jim Marshall's 38 on the tree, goes 1103 with a 4. I think the margin of victory in this final was 1 thou, from what I was told. I can't do the math this good. You'd think I would be able to. Let's see. Butcher's got 42 on the tree right there, and he runs 98, 99. Yeah, he runs like 44 faster, I think. 45 faster than Butcher, so yeah, 2 or 3 thou. Amazing. iStock Automatic, Glenn Briglio, D1 guy, 89 Camaro with a 350. He's lights out, 1114 over Mike Logie's 1131. J-Stock Automatic, John Fisher in 1980 Cordoba. I don't even know what that is. I don't know who makes that. And that was, what do you go, 1144 over Rob Holmes in the 77 Firebird, who went 1161. Fisher, what is a Cordoba? Is that a Mopar of some kind? It's got a 360. I think it's a Mopar. K-Stock Automatic, Chris Stevenson in the 69 Nomad in the wagon. They really stepped that up because I think that car was in a final earlier in Atlanta and it lost in a heads up. And I don't think it was going this fast. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong on that. L-Stock Automatic, Bob Michael, 1189.5 in a 1977 Catalina. M-Stock Automatic, Marcus Wittich in a 79 Aspen. He went 1181. N-Stock Automatic, Paul Wong, 1986 truck, a C10. He goes 1192, and I'm told he has about 120, 130 Wallies to his name. So I don't know where he's putting them. He's trying to finish off a room. Like, he has like a room where like 3.5 walls are complete, and I think he just wants to finish off the the last half of wall. So good luck with that, Paul Wong. Hit up a couple more events. You'll get it pretty soon. Let's see here. Where am I? Paul Wong. Okay, yeah, he got it. Now, O-Stock Automatic, Marty Booth, 1984 Mustang, 4-cylinder turbo. He went 1213. No one's catching him. V-Stock Automatic, Dan Toole in the 1980 Mustang. Wow, with a 140 cubic inch. He's got the 4-cylinder. He went 1496. And he took the win over McNeil Freeman, who was one of my pit neighbors this weekend. I love that guy. He's really cool. W-Stock Automatic, Ellis V. Booth in the Ford Ranger. Congrats, Ellis Booth. I love that truck, the yellow truck. He went 1599. Factory Stock A, Joey Ship was driving a 2012 Mustang, and he got the win over Gary Emmons. Factory Stock B, Cody Herron in a 14 Mustang. He went 9 flat over Jeff Strickland's 912, who Jeff Strickland's in a 21 Camaro. Factory Stock C, Craig Maddox in a 15 Challenger. He went 927.9 with a 004 light, whole shot win over Leonard Lodig in a 19 Camaro. Leonard went 926.5. So Craig Maddox with a 004 light gets the win. Factory Stock D, Jeff Taylor, 15 Challenger. He goes 964 with a 7. He gets the win over Scott Burton. Factory Stock E, Tim Lowe. Tim Lowe in the 15 Camaro gets the win. He goes 1009. Get this. He had an 029 light against Darren Poole Adams, who had a 196 light and ran 999. So he made up over a tenth of a second. Darren Poole Adams gave him a little too much at the starting line. Factory Stock F, Jeff Harrington, who also made it all the way to the semifinal in stock. This guy's a great driver. He gets the whole shot win. 022 light goes 1034.7 against Charlie Downing's 065 light, 1030 with an 8. This one had to be close. I'm seeing 43 difference on the starting line and 39. So what, 4 thou margin? Oof. Factory Stock G, Jeff Blanchard in the 13 Mustang. He went 1035. and got the win there. Combo, stick shift, Gary Summers in that U-stick car. Just got hit with horsepower last week, and he's still going at 114 under. He got the win over Rusty Hall in the 93 Mustang 302. So Rusty Hall's got a 93 Cobra, and I think it's his father had the 88 Mustang, that 1K stick. So Rusty Hall went 87 under in the 93 Cobra. Gary Summers took the win in combo stick then. Combo auto was Ron Siebenik in the 1986 Ford Tempo. Wow. 1641 at 75 miles an hour over Bill Owen in a... Wow, what is that? It doesn't even tell me. Oh, yeah, there it is. So E front-wheel drive stock beat a C front-wheel drive stock. How did I miss this race? I guess I was doing something else. That would have been a great race to watch. 16-second car beats a 14-second car. Amazing. And then factory stock had a combo. That was Tony Fagnilli. He was the only one in it, so he got the bye run. All right. On to super stock. I hope you're all there. I see I had 42 people. Now I have 31 people, so maybe some people are getting tired of hearing class winners. You shouldn't be. Come on, we're giving them recognition. Superstock A stick, Ray Paquette in the 64 Thunderbolt over Kurt Neighbor. Ray goes 862. He's flying. Superstock G stick, Jared Grenier, J-Rod, in the 66 Nova gets a on the fortunate end of a red light, Sean Gaffney red light, because Jared went 972 and Gaffney went 961. Jared was 016 on the tree and did his job, but Gaffney was 20 red and gave Jared the win. Superstock C automatic, Kyle Rizzoli, he's 008 and goes 928. Superstock D automatic, Kenny Schindler in the 68 Corvette. Oh, by the way, Kyle Rizzoli, 69 Camaro, the 427. Forgot to say that. Kenny Schindler, 68 Corvette, 427. Goes 937 and gets the win over Jeremy Duncan, who red lit and went 932. Superstock G automatic, Wyatt Wagner, 68 Camaro 350. He goes 963 over Trey Detweiler's 973. However, Wyatt Wagner in the teardown, I believe everything about his engine was correct. And then they went after the wheelbase, and the wheelbase was out, from what I was told, by a little bit, quarter of an inch or something like that. So I don't know if, I guess Wyatt Wagner, he was disqualified from the event then, and I guess Trey Detweiler is the winner of Superstock G automatic. So tough luck there for Wyatt Wagner. I'm sure they're going to get that fixed for the next race. Superstock H automatic, Jeff Dona. Jeff Dona has a 98 Firebird, and he went 962. He flies in that thing. Byron Warner. Both Warner brothers got class wins. Byron's in Superstock I automatic with a 94 Camaro, 350 in it. Whole shot win over Ricky Decker. Warner's 011 on the tree goes 965. Ricky Decker's 063 on the tree and goes 960. So what are we looking at there? 52 difference and 51 difference. 1 thou margin of victory for Byron Warner in class. Oh, man. Congrats, Byron Warner. Tough luck there, Ricky Decker. And he had a tough one in, the Jegs All-Stars? I think he went 001 red. So, Ricky Decker, you get him next time, my friend. Superstock J automatic was Brian Warner. 88 Camaro, 350. Goes 1021. Wins over Kevin Reiner. Superstock K automatic, Larry Hodge. 84 Monte Carlo. 1053. Superstock B stock, Jimmy DeFrank, 2010 Cobalt, goes 899. Superstock B modified, Dave Dupes goes 837 in the 08 Cobalt. Superstock C modified, Jeff Taylor, the Jegs Cobalt, 08 Cobalt, goes 863. GTH stick, Robbie Drawn, goes 967 over Ernie Neal. I think this might be an Ernie Neal motor in Robbie Drawn's car. So, congrats, Robbie Drawn. GTH 66 Corvette. I like that car. GTA automatic. Jason Shoemate. 65 Belvedere with a 426. Gotta love that. 879.3. And he had a 149 light. But he had the other guy covered by a pretty good amount. GTE automatic. Irvin Johns. This thing flies. 05 Cobalt goes 941. GTF automatic. Sterling Simmons. 944 in his 05 Cavalier. GTG automatic, Andy Cronenbitter in the 08 Cobalt, 948. gets a convincing win. GTH Automatic, Justin Jenkins, another 08 Cobalt, 966. GTI Automatic, Johnny Rakes, 98 Grand Dam, goes 969. GTJ Automatic, Jeff Eastburn, and another 08 Cobalt, 988 too. GTK Automatic, Kevin Panzino, in the 94 Camaro, goes 10055 and had a nice 11 light to go with it. GTL Automatic, Matt Forbes, he goes 10081 in his 88 Camaro, 305. GTM Automatic, Steven Belanger, 87 Firebird, goes 1021. GTO Automatic, Mike Town, in a 84 Regal, goes 1063 with a 9. GTP Automatic, Garrett Gezzi, 69 AMX with a 290. Awesome. Goes 1085. GTQ Automatic, Jeff Bryson, and an 02 Alero. Wow, 1094 with a 7. Justin Lamb, Factory Superstock B, gets the win in a 20 Camaro. He goes 834. Factory Superstock C, Fred Henson, 011 Light, goes 854 in a 19 Mustang. Factory Superstock D, David Barton, 2014 Mustang. I think that's a Hawk and Cook Mustang. He went 884.5. And actually won on a whole shot. He was 029 to Don Bellis's 061, who went 884.1. Factory Superstock E, Jeff Myers, 15 Camaro with a 427, 005, and 898 with a 5. Factory GTI, Bob Morris, and a 98 Mustang, goes 971 with a 4. Combo Stick, it wasn't me. I tried, but Stan Holt got it. He went 024, went 10.014 in the final against Brad Zaskowski. Stan Holt's got a 66 Nova GTM stick. Combo Auto, Fred Allen, in an 03 S10. He was 020 on the tree and went 896 with a 4. He's Super Stock TB, so Super Stock Truck B. Got the win over Todd France. And last but not least, the Factory Stock Combo, Mark Nowicki, and a 98 Avenger. 360. He was 032 on a 9. Went 933. He's got Factory GTH car, and he got the win over Rick Rogers. All right, back into it now. Those are all the class winners. I can X out of those windows. We gave them their shout-outs. We also had a Jegs All-Star race there. Okay, so in the Jegs All-Stars, Stock Eliminator, Jerry Emmons, Jammin' Jerry, B-Stock Automatic, 1969 Camaro, gets the win over Randy Lynn's ship. They ran these at nighttime, and there were a lot of close red lights. Randy Lynn was 002 red and ran 1062 on a 1057. Randy Lynn's got the D-Stock Automatic 1967 Firebird. Emmons, like I said, B-Stock Automatic 69 Camaro. He was 035 on the tree and ran a 1027-2 on a 1030. Congrats, Jerry Emmons. Superstock, Brian Warner. So he qualifies number 1 at the event. He wins the Jegs All-Stars, and I think he made it to the semifinal of the main event. So he had a heck of a weekend. Superstock J Automatic, 88 Camaro, 069 in the final round, which is unlike him. But I think you saw a bunch of people red lighting and wanted to stay green because he defeated Brian Brossert, who went 002 red and 839 on an 837 dial. So what is, let's see here. Brossert's got a factory car of some kind. Yeah, 17 Camaro, factory Superstock B. All right, so congrats, Brian Warner. All right, last but not least, Factory Showdown. Jesse Alexander in a 20 Camaro got the win over Aaron Stanfield. I think Aaron spun off the line. I'm confused about the Factory Showdown right now. Again, there's really not too many Mustangs. Bill Skillman was there. He showed up as a DQ in the final qualifying, but I think they were cut short a qualifying session, and maybe that's why they let him run, because I know he won first round. So I was a little confused on that. Remember, I'm always confused, and you guys have to unconfuse me. That's what the comment section is for. Feel free. Let's see. Teardown. Okay, Teardown was a thing. Everybody was like, I'm not going to Indy. It's got the AHFS, and there's not going to be Teardown, and blah, 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 blah. I went to Indy for my first time. I had a great time. I think it was awesome. I can't believe I waited so long to do this. Teardown was a thing. First of all, right after Q1, my carburetor was sealed up. I saw them sealing up other carburetors also. Going to the barn, they took a lot of class winners down to the barn. Because don't forget, we were running one round of eliminations on Thursday, and then you had all day. One round on Friday, then you had all day. Saturday was a complete rain out. So I saw I know Wyatt Wagner was in the barn. Stan Holt was in the barn after he won class. Brian Warner was in the barn once, and then I think they sealed his engine again after he won the Jegs All-Stars. So he might have went to the barn a second time. Jerry Emmons was in the barn. I think another Emmons car was there. Fisher, I think, with the Stalker. I saw him there. I saw a lot of cars there. Camilla was obviously there after the Hemi Shootout win. So they were checking stuff, and they were doing a good job. I'm a fan of this new tech director, Lonnie Grimm. I wanted to talk to him. Every time I saw him, he was already talking to somebody, so I didn't get a chance to. As far as I know, everybody passed tech. They were checking wheelbases, though. More than one. Wyatt Wagner wasn't the only wheelbase that was checked. I know of others that were checked, and I know of other racers that say, I've never checked my wheelbase since I've had my car. So get on it, guys. Got to check it. I've told you the story a million times about, our story about how our car was out of wheelbase back in like 89, and believe me, that never happened again. So our car gets checked on a regular basis for fear of that. All right, let's see where we are in the points here. Nope, never mind. NHRA took them off the website. I can't see where we are in the points right now. I guess they're updating it. Okay, let's look into this weekend. I have a busy weekend here. We got the NHRA Mopar Express Lane Nationals, Maple Grove, my favorite race of the year, the one I've been wanting to win since I was a little kid and would love to win. However, I'm a little pissed off right now. We had 70 the quota was 70 super stockers, 70 stockers. Okay, 10 super stockers dropped out today, or within the last 2 days. About 8 of them dropped out today, though. We're going in there with 60 super stockers. Don't bitch and complain about quotas and then drop out. Okay, I get it if your car is broken or you broke something this past weekend, but I'm afraid they're gonna do something about this. People are entering right away, saving spots, and then dropping out the last minute. You screwed somebody who probably wanted to get in 3, 4, and 5 weeks ago that can't get in now. Like he or she might be able to get in. They could have entered today, but they might not be able to get off of work with 3 days notice. So you're hurting the little guy when you do that. Okay? Stop saving spots and then backing out at the last minute. All right? It's bullshit. Stop doing it. Okay? And it's a shame because this weekend is probably going to be the best weather-wise as far as this race, the history of this race. Mid to high 70s with like a literally 3% chance of rain every single day. So, whatever. And we have super stock class. That's the other thing I don't get. We're having class eliminations and 10 people dropped out. I think I'm the only stick car in the whole event right now, so I guess I'm going to get a buy run for the stick combo. I'll get that Wally I was trying to get this past weekend. Anyways, all right. I'll see you guys there. I'm going to try and do some interviews. We also have a Division 5, Tri-State Raceway, Earlville, Iowa, and your weather is looking pretty good, high 70s. Slight chance of rain on like early Saturday, I think I saw, but I wouldn't worry about it. So we're looking good there. Wild Horse Pass doubleheader. So Division 7 has a doubleheader in Phoenix or Chandler, Arizona. You guys bring some water. 107 degrees each day, every day, from like today until Sunday. No chance of rain, ever. But, I don't know what that's like. It's not really too much humidity, you know? But still, 107, 108 degrees. Don't leave anything out in the sun. All right. Whew, I'm out of breath here. I think that was everything I wanted. I wanted to go over the points, and I wanted to see where we're at here. What's going on? See, I have it set up where the points like automatically just populates in my spreadsheet here, but they went away. They were here earlier. They went away. They must be getting updated. So no points that we can go over. I'll try and post something about that later on. So I think that's it. I think I covered everything I wanted to cover. If I missed anything, sorry about that. Be sure to comment. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. And you're already following me on Facebook right now if you can hear me. So don't worry about that. But Class Racing Today is the name of all of our social medias. We're not on Twitter because nobody likes Twitter anyway. And that's it. If you need a shirt, if you need a sticker, you need anything, hit me up. Come find me this weekend. I don't really have too many shirts, but if you want one, I'll put an order in for you. I do have some stickers, though, I can give you. Find me this weekend at the Nationals. Today's Flash News brought to you by Drag Insights. Go on draginsights.com and check that app out. It is really cool, and we are looking for feedback on it to make it better. All right? That's it for me. Monday, September 6th, 2021. Anybody that's going to be at the Nationals this weekend, stop by and say hi. I hope to pit where I always pit, which is right after the finish line up against the track. But who knows? I stacked the other day, and I'm pretty far back in line. All right, guys. Take care. Have a good night. And I'll see you at Maple Grove this weekend.